Hey everybody, welcome back to the skylounge. Here to discuss some Arsenal action in their preseason friendly action against Atletico Madrid. Yes, I'm going to be covering preseason friendlies because, July kind of sucks, okay, in regards of live sports and anything of that regard. So, whatever thing I get, like a preseason friendly, I will fucking take it. So, Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. You know, a lot of new faces were starting in that lineup. A lot of familiar faces, but young bloods, and I'm really happy to see that. I mean, you got Nelson starting, Smith Rowe. Now you got the young Guendouzi. You got all these young cats playing, and obviously you put your stars in there: Lacazette, Aubameyang, Kolasinac, Bellerin, Rob Holding. You know, another young cat in there, and Mustafi, Ramsey, and it's curious because I was just thinking, okay, how's Emery gonna show this new Arsenal style? It's kind of the same right now from what I was looking at in the first half. I mean, to be fair, I fell asleep in the second half because the match was at 4 a.m., like 4 or 5 a.m. I'm not staying. I was staying up. I was tired of shit. So the great thing, although I say great. The great thing, okay, about Arsenal is they will somehow, never have you temper your expectations. So what that means is you are always going to have some sort of weird expectation with Arsenal, and you will be disappointed. So Arsenal actually concedes the first goal in the 42nd minute, right before halftime, by Vieto, which was a great little cross from Correa, and Vieto actually got a header in there. The problem is the defense prolapsed a little bit there. Rob Holding, not a really great look on his defensive responsibilities in that one. So 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. Lino gets that conceded, but to be honest, Lino had no chance to save that. The header was just zipping right through. If anything, Rob Holding should have never allowed that cross to go in. So we go into the second half, and again, the thought process is it's just a friendly. Let's just work it out, see what the boys need to figure out. And what we're going to figure out real soon is the Smith Rowe hype train is going to be unreal with Arsenal. So if you watch like Arsenal Fan TV or any of that shit, trust me, the fans are going to be overhyped because Smith Rowe, 17-year-old kid, Arsenal product, one of our fucking own, breezes. And I mean breezes through at least 3-4 defenders. And right outside the box just fucking shoots one. Curls one in, and it's 1-1. And Smith Rowe makes a senior debut, albeit in a preseason friendly, but scores his goal. He scores a senior goal. Good for him. And honestly, the whole thing with Arsenal is, yes, we have these preseason friendlies. All these young cats are performing well. We get overhyped. We start, demanding these kids, be in the lineup. I say just patience. Let's just wait a bit. Let him play in the reserves. Let him be in the reserves. Play in the under 21s if need be, 23s, 21s, and just let him develop. Because I see so much promise in this kid. I really like this game, and it looks good. I mean, I'm hoping he stays with Arsenal because I always say that because we have a rich history of just letting our players go to fucking other clubs. But in the second half, this is why I say preseason friendlies don't matter. There was fucking 8 substitutions in the 65th minute. It doesn't matter. And Petr Cech was already subbed in, or, subbed for Berlino. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, man, Petr Cech plays in the second half. He did pretty well. And match ends 1-1. We head into penalties and Arsenal lose 3-1 on penalties. Yay. So I honestly think preseason friendlies are just, it has to just be those things where you just look at individual performances and say, okay, something we got to work on, something they're good at, and that's all preseason friendlies are. Who gives a fuck about the wins and the losses? I mean, obviously, if you're winning, you're ecstatic. If you're losing, you're kind of miserable. But it's like the nice in between of, I don't give a fuck. Just give me something. Just give me something that's football. Okay, and so my whole takeaway with the Arsenal performance is just it was nice. It was nice to see Arsenal come back at it. One thing I will say, I know a lot of people may be impatient with these young guys. Guendouzi, fucking Reece Nelson, Smith Rowe, Willock. Maitland-Niles is coming into his own at least, but he's also going to take a little bit longer, I think. Mavropanos, Rob Holding. There's all these young cats. Let's just be patient, guys. New manager, there's going to be a new process. But as far as the new manager, man, I like Unai Emery's style. Very work ethic driven, just work. And that'll prove on the pitch. It looks great. I think, again, as Arsenal fans, we have to be patient with our young cats and just hope they develop within the system. So that's it for the preseason friendlies. We'll be back in a couple of days with more Arsenal action. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, all that shit. And until next time, fuck off.